Tough times don't last, bro. They don't. No night stays dark forever. No storm lasts forever. The rain stops at one point. But you know what does last is tough people. Tough people will outlast the tough times. Like the season that you might be in right now, it's not permanent. It may be hard right now. It may be tough right now. There may be a lot of setbacks coming your way, but the setbacks can't keep coming forever. The hard times can't be there forever. The pressure won't be there forever. The failure won't be there forever. Like pressure is not going to be able to break you, bro. It reveals you. It helps you grow. It helps you learn. So you're not stuck where you are right now because you're not going to be there forever. You're just being shaped. You're being prepared. I'm a firm believer on God will not only bring you to where he's brought you just to leave you there. Like you didn't come this far just to come this far. You didn't. I know it might be hard right now, but you got to continue to show up each and every day, bro. You got to continue to keep going. You got to continue to keep working, continue to just keep grinding every day, because this time that you're enduring right now, this darkness that you might be experiencing right now is not going to last forever. Like tough times are temporary, bro. There's all been times in our life where it just got hard. We just didn't know where to go. We felt lost. We felt discouraged. We felt like we just couldn't do right. But that didn't last forever. We found a way out of it. We found a way to keep going. We found a way to get back up when we might have failed. Like we found a way, bro. And you watching this video right now, you got to find a way too, because that tough time is not going to last forever. Seasons change. Pain has an expiration date. Like you can't go through pain forever, bro. You can't fail forever. Like at one point, when you make a move, you're going to succeed. You're going to grow. You're going to learn. You're going to make progress. You're going to take a step forward. So you can't give up during these tough times before the success. You can't give up before you experience everything you've been wanting to experience since you started this. Like that one chapter you're going through right now, it doesn't define your whole book. It doesn't define your whole story. You got a lot of chapters left, bro. You got a lot of time left. So you got to continue to show up. Like just because it's hard right now does not mean it's forever, bro. It's not forever. A storm comes and goes. There's light at the end of that tunnel. Like there is, bro. I promise you there is. There's been times in my life where I was down and I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. And I still continue to show up, and I seen that tough times are temporary, bro. Like they don't last forever. That pressure you might be feeling right now, bro, is providing you strength. It's allowing you to grow. It's allowing you to learn in ways that you wouldn't be able to learn and grow without the pressure, without the failure, without the hard times. Like I tell this all the time, bro, growth never comes from comfort. If you're comfortable, you're never going to be able to grow. So God brings these situations to our life, or God puts us in these situations so we're able to get stronger, so we're able to grow, so we're able to learn, bro. Like pressure makes diamonds. We've all heard that before. And it's the same with you, bro. You're being formed into a diamond. You're being formed into the best version of yourself. You're being prepared so you can reach these goals and reach these things that you want to accomplish. You're being prepared so you can handle these things when God blesses you with them. So continue to have faith, bro. Continue to just trust, because your faith is growing also in these times of uncertainty, in these times where you feel lost, any time where you don't know where to go, you don't know where to turn, you don't know what to do. You got to continue to be faithful. We talked about this before, bro. We look at the book of Job in the Bible. He lost everything, bro. Everything. Literally everything. Everything he had, he lost it. But one thing he didn't lose was his faith. No matter how hard it got, no matter how tough it got, no matter how many losses he might have experienced, he remained faithful. And at some point along the story, God restored him with everything. God gave him everything that he lost times 10. So how can we not keep our faith in God when times get hard? How can we not trust God when we might go through a storm, that light is going to come at the end of that storm, that the sun is going to shine again? Because it is, bro. The sun is going to shine again, I promise. Like it can't be dark forever. Night does not last forever. It's impossible. So you just got to continue to endure the storm, bro, and continue to endure the darkness and just continue to show up each and every day. Because like I said the other day, bro, you cannot have a testimony without a test. Like, you're going to go through some tests. You're going to go through some hard times. There's going to be times where you fail. And when I say fail, you might fail a lot. But that's what makes the story great at the end. When you overcome these hard times, when you overcome these failures, and when you make it, what you survive is what becomes your testimony. What you survive is what becomes your story. That one chapter is going to be a great chapter in your book. The chapter might be chapter 5, but you got 100 chapters in your book. You never know. You just got to keep going, bro. Like, no, there's no testimony without a test. Like, you got to go through tests in order to become who you want to become and what you want to become. And I'm not saying you got to put on this toughness or this feeling where you got to be numb. Like, that's not what I'm saying, because tough people, they're in tap with their emotions. You know, they're in tap with their feelings. You don't got to pretend that you're fine. You don't got to pretend that you're numb, but you got to be tough. And when I say you got to be tough, that means you got to keep showing up. You got to remain faithful. You got to keep believing even when it's hard to believe, even when you might not see the progress yet. You got to still be delusional even when it seems like nothing might work out. Like, you got to believe in yourself, bro. You got to keep moving forward even when it might hurt. Like, that's what toughness is. That's what strength is. I'm not saying you got to put on this cold shoulder or act like everything's okay all the time, but you do got to continue to show up, bro. Like, you can't quit right before you experience everything you've been working for. You can't give up when the next step you take could be everything that you've ever wanted in life, everything you've ever wanted to accomplish. Why quit before you get there? Why quit before you make that next move and it could be everything that you've prayed for? Why quit? Why give up? Why not be tough and just continue to show up every day? Why not be tough and just continue to keep believing and knowing that the work is going to pay off one day? Knowing that the storm is not going to last forever. It's not. You got to continue to be strong, bro. Got to. No storm can break you. No tough time can break you. Like, tough times do not last forever. Tough people do. And you're that tough person that's going to last forever, bro. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. There's a reason you might be going through this. There's a reason he put you through this situation. There's a reason that you might have failed a little bit. There's a reason that you might have had some setbacks here and there. There's a reason that he might have closed the door. There's a reason that you might not have made it yet. But at some point, you're going to make it. At some point, you're going to get through this, bro. At some point, you're going to get over this hard time and just look back on it and be like, wow, I'm proud of myself for showing up. Because I would have never got here without showing up in the hard times. Without showing up when I really didn't want to. When I wanted to give up. Your future self is going to thank you, bro. I promise. So it's time to have this identity shift, and it's time to start asking yourself, what is this building in me? What am I being prepared for? What is God helping me learn? What is God helping me grow and make progress in? Instead of asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Like, it's not just happening to you, but it's happening for you. I'm a firm believer in that. God is never going to work against us. Never. So it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's happening in order for you to grow, in order for you to learn, in order for you to be prepared. That's why I say you got to ask yourself, what is this building in you? What is it? What is it helping you learn? How are you growing from this? How are you getting stronger from this? Like, that identity shift, that different thought process is what's helping you take ownership. It's what's helping you be responsible. On days where you don't want to show up, you still got to show up, bro. Like, God does not waste pain. He doesn't waste hard times. He doesn't waste a storm. He doesn't waste the situations he put you through. Like, everything has a purpose, bro. There's a reason behind everything. Even when you might be waiting, even when it might be silent, you might not know what's going on. Like, God is still moving. Something is being built behind the scenes that you might not see, and that's perfectly fine. You're not going to see it all the time, but you got to have faith in it. You got to believe it. You got to trust. You got to. You can't lose your faith, bro. When it gets hard, in times where it's easy, in times where things are going good, you still got to have faith. In times where it's hard, you got to have faith. Faith, faith, faith. Faith is the name of the game, bro. Because I promise you, God is working. God is moving, even when it might feel like he's not. So you cannot give up in a temporary season, but like this season is not going to last your whole life. The hard times not going to last your whole life. Tough times not going to last your whole life. So why give up during a time that's temporary? Why? Why give up before you make it? Why give up before you get everything you've ever wanted in life? Why give up before you achieve your goals, bro? Like, this is just a chapter of your book. This is just a chapter of your story. It's not the conclusion. It's not the last page. It's not the end of the book. It's not the end of the story. It's just a chapter. So whatever storm you might be going through right now, whatever darkness you might be experiencing right now, whatever tough time you might be going through right now, it's going to pass, bro. I promise you. All night turns into day. All storms turn into sunshine at some point, bro. So you got to make sure you're still standing when everything passes over. You got to make sure you don't quit before everything passes over. You don't give up before everything passes over. Because at some point, everything will pass over. You just got to believe that, bro. Continue to show up. Continue to keep going. Continue to keep grinding, even when it might be hard, bro. Because at some point, it's going to get hard. I've experienced it before. I've experienced it many times. And then down the road, I'm going to experience it a whole lot more. But you got to keep going through those times. I got to keep going through those times, bro. Don't let one temporary season stop you from getting everything that you've ever wanted in your life. Keep going, man. Because like I said earlier, tough times don't last, but tough people do. And you got to be that tough person. Matter of fact, you are that tough person. I know you are. I believe in you. So keep going, bro. Don't let it break you. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it hold you back. Keep showing up. Keep being that light you are. Keep going. Keep working. Keep pursuing. And keep God first. And everything is going to work out how it's supposed to work out. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like this video, go hit that sub button. We're at 900 subs. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Now we'll see y'all in the next one.